Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about Indian press and communal harmony. The media is the most powerful entity on the earth. They have the power to make the innocent guilty and to make the guilty innocent. And that's the power. Events do not travel, but reports do. And through this, they're able to influence the minds of the masses. Okay, so media is the most powerful medium to actually they can actually change the mindset of the people. And when you talk about religious harmony in India, it is a concept that indicates there is love, affection in between different religions in India. So the media should be mobilized to maintain and spread communal harmony and take the message of unity in diversity as well as teachings of different religions that emphasize the unity of mankind and the values of the humanism to the people of India. So one can clearly say that the media has a distinctive role to play in bringing communal harmony, which in turn will preserve the secular fabric of a democratic country. It also serves to highlight those issues which violate human rights. To maintain and strengthen the communal harmony, the society has to use different channels of mediums, and media is one of the most potent and effective medium given its wide reach, effective delivery mechanism, and ability to mobilize public opinion. So, news media and agencies collectively, or especially newspapers, is called the press. And communal harmony means, as I already told you, that people of different religions, caste, creed, sex, and different background live together in society with love and peace amongst them. And disharmony, therefore, is the product of alienation of groups from one another based on differences. So, in countries like India, where democracy prevails, freedom of press is preserved and thus helps the individual considerably to frame his own judgments about issues. It also makes the government aware of the lapses or shortcomings of its aims and achievements. So that is the role of media in such a democratic country. And about the freedom of press, we have already discussed that in the last video. Okay, the press freedom, like the freedom of press, is the right to circulate opinions in print without censorship by the government. We don't have a censorship here. Okay, and the press is the most important, effective, and extensive, popular, and convenient method of molding and formulating public opinion. So they have actually the power to mold the opinion of the people. Then another thing is press council. That also we had a session before. The press council of India was set up in the year 1966 by the parliament on the recommendations of past press commission, with the objective of preserving the freedom of the press and of maintaining and improving the standards of press in India. See, India is a land of diversities, and there are many religions, languages, communities, traditions, etc. In such a situation, communal harmony can be maintained only if there is tolerance and acceptance of each other. And over the last centuries, there has been many communal, caste, linguistic, or religious violence of this communal rights have assumed dangerous proportions. And if you take the press during the freedom struggle, you can notice that how this press acted as a tool of as a very strong tool, and how they actually maintain the harmony in the community. That is like really appreciable. Okay. And during the time of British rule, Indian press has been a strong supporter of peace and harmony. That you can notice in your, even though you if you check in the history, you can see that we have already discussed all those things, like people, especially, like they wrote against the British, and but still they could they could hold the peace and harmony in the country, even though this especially Gandhiji and all wrote against the British, but he was holding satyagraha, right? So like that, so the people could they could actually um, uh, they could actually uh, what you call, they could maintain harmony among the people. And Mahatma Gandhi launched Young India and Harijan, and several newspapers were launched, and they were strong supporters of the communal unity and brotherhood. Even though they wrote against, the British, and they fought against this British rule. They supported the INC, and the national freedom, and this freedom struggle and all, but they were the support of communal unity and brotherhood. Okay, so that is the thing. And India became independent in 1947, but there were many riots that occurred during the partition of the country, and the press played a major role in communicating such events to the public. Okay. And innumerable Hindus, Muslims, and Sikhs were killed, and leaders resorted to the media to appeal to the public to maintain peace and stop violence. And the country experienced a great trauma when Gandhiji fell into the bullets of Nathuram Godse in Birla House, Delhi, on January 30th, 1948, the first political assassination in free India, and that too of the apostle of non-violence sent shockwaves throughout the world. But the Indian press rose to the occasion and demonstrated its maturity in paying homage to the departed in a befitting manner. So that is the role, press played during such a trauma period. And some of the major communal riots that occurred in India are anti-Sikh riots. If you take anti-Sikh riots in 1984, the demolition of the Babri Masjid at Ayodhya in 1992, the 2002 Gujarat violence, and followed by the Godhra train burning. So if you see all these things, you can see like how press played a major role in maintaining the peace in the society. So that is, highly appreciable. And um, see, communal harmony and communal disharmony. Okay, communal disharmony and conflicts are fueled by fear, suspicion, and hatred. So the different channels of media are the transmission channels, through which fear, suspicion, and hatred spread. So similarly, the confidence, trust, sense of security also get transmitted through the same channels. So whatever be the form, insecurity is perhaps the major cause of individual and social dissensions. So we have not till now had many instances of societies or communities that are fully integrated and therefore fearless. The societies and individuals must rise above fear, jealousy, and hate. So when such individuals combine themselves into community, the problem of common communal jealousy and discord will disappear. So that is the role the media has to play. And the need for the mobilizing like-minded people at the national level and creating among them an awareness of the dangers involved in this communal hatred and conflicts, and the need for joining hands and protesting against such divisive and destructive forces is now strongly felt. So this process need to be hastened by finding ways and means to change the mindset of the people from this narrow religious, linguistic, and religious regional identity or allegiance to a broader identity of Indianness. If the media succeed in doing so, then there won't be any problem, right? Yes. And despite of all these positive steps, so if you take, like, I've already told you, okay, it can be done to actually maintain communal harmony in our society. But all the media organizations have done so much for the, Indian community. But despite of all this positive step taken by the various agencies of the mass media towards preservation and promotion of this communal harmony. But often, they heard a criticism of these, that they are prone to giving, things into sensationalization and exaggeration of facts or events. See, this sometimes may result in serious communal tension and clashes, but this may not be done. This may not be always done purposely and may occur, indirectly and incidentally too. So, what can be done is, like, such actions need to be analyzed with the rapid advancements being made in communication technology. Okay, so that is all about communal harmony and the press. So just go through the PDF, and if you have any questions, you can ask me during the live class. Okay, thank you so much.